So my Mario Party Superstars DLC video is doing extremely well compared to the rest of my videos. And I have no idea why, but I'm not complaining. And I thought I'd do a video similar to it, where I try and predict Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which for the record I'm very excited for. So let's get on to the video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be doing a bit of trailer analysis and personal thoughts. So, first off, there are 2 trailers for the game already, as far as I know. I think there's only 2. And I'm going to be talking about both of them, then giving my personal thoughts. Now, first, let's talk about the first trailer, of course. Now, in the first trailer, the game seems to be turned almost upside down. The element of space travel is introduced, which I'm very curious to see how that'll work and why it's happening. As you can see, the characters are flying around in a spaceship, so we'll find out more on that later in the game, I'm sure. And another thing I noticed, there are rabbit lumas. And also, Mario is studying regular lumas. If you look on his screen in the first trailer, on the screen he's looking at the start of the trailer, he's looking at a luma, and it seems to be like reading off information about it. He's also comparing it to a rabbit, so we'll also find out more on that, I'm sure. But I'm not sure how the rabbit lumas are gonna work, because we didn't see them in the second trailer, which is more focusing on gameplay. Sorry, I can't show you the trailer. It's or the specific clips. It's beyond my editing capabilities, so sorry about that. But if you watch the trailer, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I'm very curious to see how the lumas will work. I believe there was 3 of them. Each one looked like different, almost like they have different powers. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Maybe there'll be some use in the hub world, like you'll be able to see what they do more in the hub world. Another thing is the villains. There are a few new villains that I noticed in the trailer. The main one being that purple cloaked being. Looks interesting, because in the original Mario plus Rabbids, you were chasing down Bowser Jr. and Spawny, and at the end you come across Bowser. Now, sure, the final boss is Mega Dragon Bowser. Try saying that 10 times fast. But that's, I mean, come on. That's just as creative as Big Bowser or Dry Bowser that we see in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Okay, it's probably more creative. I like Mega Dragon Bowser better, but still. This new... I'm gonna say this is the main villain, assuming it's the main villain. This new villain seems more interesting than just like Bowser Jr. or Spawny. Well, Spawny's not really a villain, but still. Another thing... Oh, sorry, before I move on. I also want to talk about some of the new enemies. Now, first off, we see that I don't even know how to describe this guy, but if you've seen the trailer, you know that there's this one big rabbit that lands on the spaceship when they land on that planet with the forest. I wonder if planets are going to be like worlds. Like that forest world will be one, and then that like other one we see in the second trailer will be a planet. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, there's that guy. And then you also see like cloaked rabbits in the first trailer coming at the end, along with bob-ombs, which I'm going to get to in a sec. But yeah, I also noticed they have a lot of new weapons. So you can see this in the first and second trailer. In the first one, you really only get to see them. And in the second one, you can see them being used. And all of them look really unique, and more unique than they were in the first game, which is cool. And another thing, there's Rabbid Rosalina. Now this makes me curious, because in the first game, each character had 2 variations, sort of. There would be Mario and Rabbid Mario, Luigi, Rabbid Luigi, Peach, Rabbid Peach, Yoshi, Rabbid Yoshi. I think you get my point. and that added up to a total of 8 characters. So this makes me wonder, if there's a Rabbid Rosalina, does that mean we're going to see a Rabbid or regular Rosalina? Sorry, I messed up saying that word. Does that mean we're going to see a regular Rosalina? Because there doesn't seem to be one in either of the trailers. So, that's another interesting thought. So that's all with the first trailer. Now with the second trailer, we get to see Bob-ombs. I'm very curious to see how those will play out, because they seem to have an impact in the hub world and in actual battles. Now in battles, how I assume they would work is you pick them up and throw them at enemies and it causes an explosion maybe. And in the hub world, you could maybe manipulate them into blowing something up by having them chase you. I'm not sure. Again, we'll find out. Also, this seems awesome to me. Each character seems to have free movement, almost like complete mobility, because before you could only move on like tiles, sort of. Now you can kind of move around freely. Now I don't know if this will be better or worse than in the first game, but we'll see. It's an interesting thought either way, and I'm curious to see how it's going to play out. Also, Beepo is used in battle too. You can see Mario gives Rabbid Peach a team boost, which is used in the first game, but then she grabs onto Beepo and starts gliding. Now in the original game, Beepo didn't do anything in battles except for teach you things, and he was a character in the hub world. He actually didn't do much now that I think about it, but it seems like in this game he'll have a more useful impact on the game. Now, another thing. In the second trailer, there's another new character, a Rabbid with green hair. I'm just gonna call it Green Hair Rabbid, who Rabbid Mario seems to like in that way. You know what I mean. Now, this also makes me wonder. This doesn't seem to be a Rabbid version of another Mario character, and it seems like we're gonna get to play as this character too. So, in the original game, there's an equal number of humans, or Mario characters, I guess, and Rabbids. So I wonder if this means we're gonna get another OC, but humanoid, a more humanoid OC in the game. In case you don't know what that means, it means original character. At least I think it does. So this character is confusing to me. I'm not sure, because all the Rabbid characters are variations of other Mario characters. This doesn't seem to be a variation of another Mario character, and it makes me wonder if we're going to see a OC humanoid character. So, again, we're going to find out. And that's all I really have to say about the trailers. Now for some personal thoughts I have about the game. Now, first off, I want to start by saying this game looks great. I think it'll be a nice improvement on the original Mario plus Rabbids. I mean, I like the original Mario plus Rabbids. I'm not sure what the general opinion is about that, whether people like it or not. I find some people think different things, but I really liked it. I thought it was a very addicting battle game that I could go back to any day. And another thing that seems to be nice is in the second trailer, the world almost looks open, like an open world, because they show many different parts of the game, and they all look different, but they also all look like they're part of the same world. So that makes me wonder, is this going to be an open world game? Or at least just more open world than the original one was? Anyways, that's my personal thoughts about this, or just general personal thoughts. But one thing I want to bring up is, one thing I despise about the original game is the limitations in organizing your team. You see, in the original game, you're forced to use Mario. And while Mario is a great character to use, I don't think that should be forced. It should be a choice, especially in a battle game. And also, you also are forced to use one Mario character and one Rabbid. That can be annoying too if you want to play as like Mario, Luigi, or Mario, Luigi, and Peach or something like that. That can be kind of annoying. And especially for a battle game, when you need the customization to plan out how you're going to take down the enemies, that can be really annoying. So I really hope the second game doesn't force you to have these limitations and you can just choose whoever you want in battle. So, aside from that one thing, I think this game is looking at great scores for me. I think I'm really going to enjoy it. And if all goes well, maybe I can upload some gameplay of it onto my channel. Who knows? But overall, I think this looks like it'll be a great battle game. And I think, yeah, that's all I think. I'm glad I'm glad it's coming out soon, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.